Hi, students. This is Professor Aldrich. I wanted to take a moment and do a brief screenshot tutorial just to help you guys, for those of you who need this or are interested, find and locate the resources that are available to help you with your writing, as well as helping you with APA format. Writing and APA format, particularly for students who are returning to school after an extended absence from the academic environment, it can be a challenge. And Grace Christian University understands that and has created some very practical tools to help you along in that growth journey. So I've opened up the web page to Grace Christian University, and at the top you'll see current students. So if you go there and you click on current students and then scroll down, you'll see that there are academic resources listed. And I'm going to click on the Writing Center Online. If you click on that, you'll see that you can schedule an appointment. So if you needed help, if you wanted to talk to a tutor, an English tutor, you can schedule an online appointment by clicking on this tab. You also can access the Grace APA guide. And really, when I click on this, I'm going to strongly recommend that you save this as in your favorites tab on your computer, because this is a document that you're going to be going back to over and over and over again until you get to the place where you really are able to master APA. And APA is it's definitely doable, but it takes time and effort and exposure to master it. So this document, Grace Christian University has created as kind of a quote unquote Bible for APA and everything that you're going to be writing at Grace and all the expectations that the university has for your papers and how you write them in that format. Before I get to that, I'm going to go to this tab, the Grace APA template, because what I've noticed is that several students have been making errors on their title page. And this template really is created so that it's done the work for you in terms of the basic layout of your paper. So if you click on this, on my computer, it downloads the document down here. It may do the same on your computer, or it may open it automatically. But I'm going to open this up, and you can see it's a Word document. And then I'm going to click Enable Editing up here. So here you have the basic template for an APA formatted paper. Now, what I've noticed is that students have, on their title page, have been either neglecting the title altogether, or they forget the running head part. This is exactly what it should look like on your paper, except you, instead of title of paper, maximum of 50 characters in caps, your actual title will go here. So in order to access this, what you'll notice on this template is that it is a little bit faded on the header. So you want to double click in that area, and now you'll see that it came up in order for you to be able to edit it. So let's just highlight that, and I'm going to type in lordship paper. Okay, and then if you double click in this area, there you go. So it has running head. Basically what that means is that this title is going to be the header on every page of your paper. So running head is lordship paper. And then what you'll notice, if it took on the second page, it would say lordship paper here. So I can just type that in and double click off of it, and there it is. So it should look like running head, lordship paper, page number, and then your title. Okay, so you type your title in here, but what you'll notice here is that it's not in all caps. I can't type today. Okay, and then you just put in your name, not my name, And we all have the same university, so that's an easy one. And that's what it should look like, your title page. That's all that goes on that. Okay, and you'll notice that the title starts about close to the center of the paper. So running head, lordship paper, page number, and then title, your name, Grace Christian University. Then when you get into the body of the paper, what you'll notice is here is the title without the running head in all caps. And then right here, your title appears again. Only again, it's not in all caps, but every main word is capitalized. And then you begin your paper. Now, I wouldn't necessarily worry about the headers, right, or the headings right now. If you know how to use those appropriately, go ahead, but you'll get more instruction on that when you take English 105, which is a course on APA writing. So your body of your paper would go here, so your intro paragraph, and then your subsequent paragraphs in your papers. You'll notice that they are, each first line of a paragraph is indented, and then the second line and subsequent lines are not. Now also, you'll notice the reference page. Again, here's the header, the running head, page number, and then references is double spaced from the running head, centered in the paper, and then double spaced, and then you begin your reference entries. Okay, so that's the template. It's laid out for you, so you don't have to do it yourself, and that's pretty easy. Let me get out of that. Okay, now to go to the Grace APA Guide. If you click on that, again, that may just come up in your computer screen. With mine, I have it set to download in the corner. So I click on that download, and here it is. This is a really creative and cool tool for you to be able to use. What you'll notice is that it has everything possible that you could possibly want to or have a question about in terms of APA. And every single one of the pages is hyperlinked. So if I want to go to a sample paper, I click right there, takes me right to a sample paper. And you'll see here's the title page, and here's the body of the paper with examples in here. And then you can see the reference page. Now, this is another area that I've noticed quite a bit of mistakes on or inaccuracies. Again, I know that this is a work in progress. It's going to take you a while to learn how to do proper entries. But what you'll notice here is that the first line of every entry is not indented, but every subsequent line in the individual reference entry is indented a half an inch, and then the next line, and then the next entry, and the next entry. So that is exactly what your reference page should look like. Now, if you want to go back to the table of contents, you don't have to, you just click on the bottom of any page. It says table of contents. It'll take you right back to where you might want to look. I'm not going to get into all these details. It's going to make way too long of a video, but I wanted to give you basic information on a really, really good tool that you need to familiarize yourself with. This will be a huge help for you in climbing the learning curve of APA format. I know it's a little overwhelming at first, but you'll be amazed as you chip away at it little by little how much you will have improved over time. So hang in there, keep learning, keep going, and let me know if you have any questions.